What's up, YouTube? My name is Musa, but I'm known as Rick James. Welcome to the channel, and today we'll be just talking about whether you should try out a digital camera or just stay with your smartphone camera. Switching from a modern phone to a digital camera, what are you thinking? Before you answer that question, let's watch a video together.
Comment I get on YouTube, like absolutely my number one favorite comment. Always along the lines of, my phone takes better photos than this camera. This comment always makes me so happy. Let me explain. For a lot of people, a photo should be as accurate as possible, crystal clear, sharp as a tack, and with nice HDR. It should be the perfect representation of what they saw in front of them. Phone photography is tapping a screen. Tapping, dragging, pinching, and tapping again. None of the controls are really there. And with one swipe, you're back to your overpowered anxiety brick. There's no mindfulness in phone photography. Everything is instant, everything is processed, everything is done for you. It feels like there's no engagement with the medium that you're using. Whether it's 2000s Digicam or a film point and shoot, these cameras light up your brain and get you thinking creatively again.
And that's what it's all about. Getting your creative juices running freely and not leaving it all to a smartphone to decide how your picture looks. Because when you switch over, you have all the control you want. And listen, from my experience, it has been the best transition I've ever made, actually, and it boosted my photography. Yeah, so which camera should you get if you are considering the switch over? Like, there are many types of digital cameras nowadays, from your smartphone camera, obviously, to say maybe a DSLR camera that is most commonly used and bought. And between those two cameras, there's like array of different digital cameras. But from my experience, I found an easier transition for you to choose from. And these cameras are called compact cameras or point and shoot cameras. Real easy, really cheap on the market. You don't need to do a lot of editing, you know. They give you that retro vibe to the pics when you shoot them. Like even this camera, you can check out my video up there. I used this on a shoot once, and the pictures, it's only 4 megapixels. Imagine, do you have the heart to sacrifice your 50 megapixel camera to go back to a 4 megapixel camera just for the fun of it, just to experience something out of the ordinary? Not out of the ordinary, but out of your comfort zone, you know? And if you don't want to go to these cameras, there's film cameras. That's even older, but even more fun to learn and use. I haven't used them yet, but there's a whole community out there of film photographers, like William Vivek. I mean, there's many more other photographers that I don't know yet, but he's the one I'm currently just grabbing inspiration from. It. These other ones, you know. That's what it's all about, you know. Okay, I've reached the end of the video. I've covered some bit of context for you to at least know what you need to buy for that switch over, and last but not least, which brand do you want to go for? And there are like, in total, there's like 8 popular brands that people go for. And out of the 8, there's a big 4, which is Canon, Sony, Nikon, and Fujifilm. And then the other 4, which is less popular but still good brands, it's the Leica, the Olympus, the Panasonic, and the Ricoh. From those 8 brands, you should choose from those. That's just my opinion. Anything out of this 8 is not good, but that's just my opinion. And which one of these brands is good for starter, amateur, or beginner photographers like me and you? I'll just say go for Canon, because it's the OG. I didn't start out with the Canon. I started out with the Nikon, which was awesome. But the Canon is way cheaper. Lots of lenses on the market. And it's cheap on the market basically. That's what I've been getting from photography shops. People telling me to buy the Canon brand. But yeah. And thank you for watching. If you've reached the video this far, that means you really want to switch over to digital cameras, and I hope you find the right camera for you. And if you're not convinced, it's still okay. No one is against you, You're still a photographer to me. And yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you did find this video helpful. Cheers.